So you are buying MLB The Show 23, but you just got a good old call up from old daddy MasterCard saying, hey, Buster, you got 95% of your available credit spent. Looks like no stubs for you. So you're left with a conundrum. How are you going to navigate getting a great team in MLB The Show without spending a dime afterwards? Well, we're going to talk about that. It's actually quite easy if you're a new convert to MLB The Show. It's not like Madden or 2K where, you enter your team name, set up your uniform, and then enter the last four social and the back of your credit card information. No. We're going to talk about the best way to navigate that. As always, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate the love here on the second channel. And Underdog Fantasy, use code GOMES. Let's get it. So as we sit right now, we're still a good day plus at time of recording from MLB The Show 23. You get your grubby mitts on it. Question I've been getting asked a ton, is it worth it for early access? Game Pass users on Xbox, you get the game on the 28th, official release. You have to pay $50. An arm and a leg just to play the game 3-4 days early. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think you can hold off, especially if you follow these tips here. Team Affinity is back in a big way. That's like Ferdinand Magellan. Go ahead and navigate the deep blue, because there's a lot of fucking blues here, a lot of diamonds. We have, first off, captains. Each team, that's 30. If you didn't know, is going to have a captain card, and alongside that, a charisma card. I just took a little snapshot from Getty Images, popped a name on there, and a 97 overall. There you go. That's the card art team. They took a break. The milestone shit with Maguire looks great. Clearly that was their focus. If you didn't know, Team Affinity essentially culminates every mode of the game in a streamlined fashion to grind for cards from that team. Again, every team is going to get rewarded. We have the American League East right here. The Rays captain, Shane McClanahan. We got Alek Manoah, Aaron Judge, Adley Rutschman, and Chris Sale. He's grimacing a bit. And got hurt while taking the picture. The Flash hurt his eyes. He's out for 2 months. So you get to choose from those 5, and then you have the charisma cards coinciding, which is going to be Cedric Mullins, Rafael Devers, Bo Bichette, Wander Franco, and Giancarlo Stanton, who is going to come in with a clean single-digit speed, double-digit at parallel 5, I'm not sure. But how are you going to get these? Pretty easy. From playing the game, from playing Conquest, from playing Showdowns. You're going to earn points that way. That's how we've always known Team Affinity to work. We'll find out for sure tomorrow, but I don't foresee it being any different. And Team Affinity is going to be the pillar to a lot of teams. Again, first off, you're getting these captain cards, which if you aren't aware how significant these captain boosts are, they are absolutely crazy. You see some of the boosts Judge gets, plus 15 power both ways and 15 arm strength at the top end. If you want to sell out and use a whole Yankee team, which, with the love they get, let's be honest, it's probably going to be the best decision you can make. You get that Stanton, you get the 92 Jeter there as well. Get a couple more cards and boom, plus 15 power. Can you imagine Derek Jeter? He's going to have maybe 100 power on one of these cards, maybe even 110 with that boost there. So very good. Captain cards are going to be crucial. You're going to want to make the right choice, and it really depends, not just off their attributes, but also how you're going to shape your team. Because yes, I don't think the McClanahan's going to be all that good, but the Rays have a lot of good pitching. They got Tyler Glass now. They have Jason Adam. Good when he's not at the World Baseball Classic. So you have to decide how you're going to build up your team that way, not just by the attributes here. But Team Affinity should be priority number 1 once you get into MLB 23. That's how you're going to shape your whole team. A bit of a weird one here. Shout out Scan for capturing this before it was mysteriously deleted. We don't exactly know why. They've been cryptic. They've been deleting like half their tweets that they put out. It's really weird. It's kind of frustrating. But you see a captain of captains, Derek Jeter. We know we're going to get a captain pack. If I had to guess that this 92 Derek Jeter, he's going to be a collection reward for all the captains that you get in the pre-order pack. So maybe those are 90 overalls like the WBC content. But if Jeter is in there, what can you expect? High power, great defense. Things that we know Derek Jeter to be. And then also there's a free 86 Derek Jeter that we know about personally. You see his stats right here. I don't think it's really going to blow you away. Probably a card that is on your bench's bench. Is bench. Day one. What the hell? They just tweeted it again. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of you guys splurged for the deluxe or the captain physical edition, and with it you get 2 diamond choice packs. One of them, we have every possible choice laid out for us. You get to choose between Yoenis Cespedes, 90 overall, is exceedingly lenient based on his performance in the Classic. Twins legend Danny Valencia, Tyler O'Neill, Kyle Schwarber, bomb, should be higher than a 90 after that nuke that he hit last night. Alexis Diaz, Didi Gregorius, Vinny Pasquantino, and Masataka Yoshida, all 90 overalls. You got 8 to choose from, but only 1 is going to be on your team. So, first off, you're going to want a hitter. You're not going to want the worst Diaz. You're not going to want the lesser brother, right? No shade, he's good, but Edwin Diaz, even with the injury, still might be a little bit better. So I wouldn't pick him. I definitely go with the hitter here. I think you got to go with someone who can really play, and that is not Yoenis Cespedes. I'm going to guess they're going to give him all the ratings in hitting. If you try and use this voluptuous bastard in the outfield, you're going to have a hard time. I mean, a ball hit to the track, he goes and runs after it. The next play, he might have to sit out. You know, he's just going to be too damn tired. I would go with the guy like Schwarber, like O'Neill. Yes, the vision's lower, but again, it's lower difficulties that you're going to play on while these guys are viable, and they have big power. Specifically, Tyler O'Neill's a fantastic defender, so you're going to have the luxury of good defense out there, and that's kind of the name of the game. You know, people are going to hit the ball far with these high ratings early on in the game. You're going to need somebody to go track it down. So I think that is a great option. Yoshida's a nice little wild card there. He's known for getting on base, has a little pop, hit like 20-25 home runs at times there in Japan. So overall, I would say probably Tyler O'Neill, Schwarber. Didi Gregorius has got a great swing on him. I need to see how they're going to work with Pasquantino here, but I don't think you could go wrong with O'Neill, Schwarber, Didi, Yoshida. Those would be my top 4. Also, we should talk about this, you know, whenever the game comes out, tons of people, they got their pre-order packs, or again, you know, for some people, they want to go out and spend $7 grand, $5 grand on virtual pixels that are going to be redundant 1 year later. 9 months later, people stop playing the game. I don't get it. I'm right with you guys. People are going to open packs. If you get a good card, what should you do? Typically, wait a little bit and sell. That's been my prerogative. There's different opinions, but this is how I base my theory. Everybody open packs on launch night for pre-order, right? So they get those out of the way, and then it's kind of stagnant until the game actually comes out. So a lot of cards you're seeing getting pulled, a few less, a few days later on. I think that's the window where you're going to maximize profit, and then the full game releases, you're kind of back to the same ordeal. You know, people that didn't want to splurge, or Game Pass users, they didn't want to get grabbed by the balls from Microsoft taking that shitty ass bundle. It's really bad. Don't do it. Trust me. And they just go spend money on stubs themselves and open packs that way. So if you pull a big card, that's what I would do. Wait till Saturday, Sunday. We also know Negro Leagues. If you play through the storylines, you're going to get cards that way. We don't, at least I don't believe, know what overalls are going to be. If I had to take a guess, it's probably going to be within the 90-ish sphere. I don't think it's going to be higher than 95. I don't think it's going to be lower than like 88. These storylines are essentially moments, right, with a story behind it. You know, pretty simple. I can't imagine how they came up with that name. Narrated by the beautiful voice that is Bob Kendrick. I highly recommend that you guys check him out. I'm really excited to do so myself. And at the end of playing through a player's storyline, you're going to get a Jackie Robinson card. You're going to get a Hank Thompson card, or whoever you're going for in that drive. Now, you could skip through the cutscenes. I think you should watch them, or at least if you want to skip through them, watch them later on, because they really did a beautiful job. They've been posting about it a ton on Twitter and YouTube. Very beautifully crafted. So yeah, that is another avenue to get cards, and all this that we're talking about, Team Affinity, Negro League storylines, we're probably going to get Conquest map the US, maybe even a WBC map at launch. It all leads into probably some sort of feature premiere like we've got in the past, where it's an XP reward path type where any XP earned in the game is going to go towards progress of something. So simply by playing the game, you're doing good work to keep on the no money spent grind. So I'd highly recommend, if you've got the time, you got a show on Netflix that you want to watch, just throw it on the TV or throw it on your phone even, and just kind of watch that and, play games. You're going to earn a ton of XP that way. Finally, one last thing to talk about, flipping cards. Let's be honest, that's really, if you're focusing on getting the best team possible, finishing the collections done as quick as you can, by not spending any money in the game, flipping cards is the way to do it. Basically, how it's going to work, you buy low, you sell high. It's very simple. If you've seen Madden or 2K's auction house before, it's nothing like that. It's listed by priority. Whoever had the cheapest option, that's whoever's just going to get sold first. So pretty simple. What you can do is put in a buy order. Let's say you look at a gold card, you put in a buy order for 600 stubs, and then the sell now. So the first card somebody would buy is 1100. You buy for 600, you put in the order, boom. After taxes, that's an easy 500 plus stubs that you're going to make. And especially on launch night, it couldn't go quicker. If you spend even a couple hours doing this, you're boom, gonna knock home a few collections right then and there, get more of those 92 overall captain cards, and you're gonna be set. So truthfully, no money spent is very easy. The only way that you could really mess it up is just by not playing the game. If you're doing something, you're going to be making progress, but I hope I outlined a few things that are going to be the most efficient for you. I'll have a what to do day one once the game actually releases on the main channel, but this should tide you over until then. Again, a big thank you guys for blowing up the second channel as quick as it has been so far. Make sure and subscribe. We're going to be the place, the spot for MLB 23, and yeah, leave a like down below. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Thumbs out. Yeet.